HD Industry Stream. My name is Derek G. I will be your host with the most. As it says in the stream title, we are going to be, well, I say we, but I really mean me. I'm going to be playing Fallout 4. It's a heavily modded game. I just started out. I've just finished actually setting up most of Sanctuary, that you can see from the blurry pause screen behind. uh, so let's. I'm going to show. So I'm gonna go into the mods area, and I'm gonna show you guys what mods I have on. It's not as heavily modded as some modders, some people who use mods do it. Mine are for more like convenience sake, and I might even increase the difficulty because of it. LA's tweaks and fixes, uh, increased XP. Start out with 10 in all special stats. Uh, Reduced grass density full. That means there's no small rocks, bricks, twigs, grass, mechanical items, kelp. Helps, as it says in there, it helps improve the frame rate. Um, and it just feels, better in general. I don't get as many stuttering problems. Keep Radiance in the Commonwealth. This makes it so that they can't send me out to Far Harbor or Nuka World or wherever to do quests before I go to those areas on my own. This makes it so that no matter what I give them, as long as they have one bullet, they have infinite ammo for whatever gun I give them, which is awesome. This one makes it so that I can get my companions to like me very quickly. Mainly because I only keep one or two companions around on any given playthrough. Usually it's Dogmeat in the beginning, and then I switch over to whoever my romantic character romantic partner is going to be. Sorry, I was taking a hit off my vape. Okay, this time it's going to be Hancock I'm going to yeah. Tools for Vault 81. This is just, as it says in there, it's a simple little mod that makes it so that when you pick up the various tools that they want you to grab to trade to that guy in the vault, they don't go into the junk. They go into your miscellaneous area, so you can save them up and turn them in for caps. This, as it says there, is simply removes the animations and the urge for your people in Sanctuary to go banging on walls at various times instead of doing the jobs that you set forth. I mean, for crying out loud, I set Marcy as the guard most of the time, and half the time she's not even guarding. She's standing there banging on a fan that doesn't work. Genetic Father, this just makes it so that Sean at the end game part actually looks more like you or Nora. I usually play as Nathan. Uh, this makes it so Mama Murphy doesn't look like a freaking zombie. This is this is the most cheap other than this is for settlement. This and the cheat container are the two most wonderful mods that I use. This makes it so that as long as you put a few of these jukeboxes or standard radios into your settlement, it will make it so that you have 100% happiness. Warning, you need to put them in before you bring settlers in. Otherwise, it's like fighting uphill for a little while. If they're in and turned on before you bring settlers in, it's like an almost instant 100%. If you do not, then yeah, it'll creep up slowly, faster than typical play, but still be annoying at first. This makes it so I don't have to like pick locks or really work on hacking the terminals. Not because I don't enjoy it, but just because I whatever. I mean, I play Fallout 76 and I don't have any of these. So, cheat container. This makes it so that you can have like it says there, 60,000 units of each building component at each of the base game settlements. So 29 settlements in the Commonwealth. If you want to go over to Far Harbor or Nuka World for your main settlement, which I don't know why you would, because there'd be massive amounts of loading screens for that. You can weigh yourself down and like slowly crawl over there, or you can get a perk that makes it so that not a perk, a mod that makes it so you don't have a weight limit in your inventory, and then you can just like fast travel over there. But I am not. No, I perfectly happy making either the Red Rocket or someplace else my home base and just chilling. Okay, so I've put plenty of turrets. My defense is 104. Marcy will include more because I've got the guard post there. I put lights here because this is where the Brahmin and Carla usually hang out, is right around here, so they're lit up even in the darkest of night. This is my own little starter area. This is how, except for the bed and the carpet, I usually have one of the smaller beds and no carpet. This is generally how I set it up every single time. And I usually have string lights instead of fans. This time I decided I wanted fans. This is so that I can accumulate, everything I need in the start of the game. It usually takes much longer for me to build everything, but with the cheat container, it's freaking awesome. In fact, I've already leveled up a lot just building. Though you can negate that by choosing there's another mod out there that makes it so you don't get XP for building, and that makes it a little bit more fair with when combining it with the increased XP and the special mods. So let's see, do I want to do that, or do I want to do something else? What do I want to do? Let's do that. And that. There we go. I got more, huh? Okay. That one. And that one. There we go. Now I'll go and see what new mods I can put on my weapon. I always name every single character because I always play as Nathan. I never play as Nora. I tried it and I just didn't enjoy it. And they're all of their weapons. Any weapon that they carry to use throughout the game is always labeled Daddy something. Because he's out looking for Sean and so let's see. I'm actually gonna modify one of these for right now. That's right, science. It's okay. Rename. Alright. That way I can snipe the lower level stuff from a distance if I want to. I don't have any armor right now, other than, the vault suit, which doesn't protect from ballistic at all. So this and the Transdogfire and some of the other things that you'll see me create or use today are things that I bought from the Creation Club, like the bed here is from the Creation Club. Let me go in, because I'm showing you the build, so. That's from DLC, the Boy Bench and the Pommel Horse. That's the Happy Maker radio. Each of these rooms, other than the painting on the wall, are the same. So the bunk beds are from Creation Club, but they make things so much easier. Because before, because I need like 5 beds, I believe, for the people from Sanctuary, and so I used to have to build 2 more spaces this direction in order to give everybody to their own beds, unless I wanted one big communal sleeping room, which is just ridiculous. Anyway, so this is how things are set up with power. Now, hola. ¿Cómo está? I only speak a little bit of Spanish, and that's because I live in California. Let me put some stuff in here that I want to collect and build up. I don't want the door over there. Get back here. Straight put that in there. Alright. Yeah, it's in here. So used to playing frickin' 76 that I thought the magazine would be in the AIDS section. That goes in there, that goes in there, that goes in there. That goes there. Okay, everything else can be sold or used in some fashion. I always the T-shirts that you saw that I put into the steamer trunk. These ones, these are all those 3 plus more are from a Creation Club item as well. There hasn't been anything really new in the Creation Club in a long time. I've been thinking about submitting my own idea. I wouldn't be able to make any new models or anything, but I could make new T-shirts, I guess. If they allowed me to use their work, their ambient inclusion maps and models and the UV maps and stuff like that. I could probably make some pretty dope T-shirts, but I haven't gotten around to submitting the idea, and I don't know how many people would actually be interested in them. I was thinking about doing like Manta Man and Silver Shroud and stuff like that T-shirts, and I was thinking about doing just regular old T-shirts and or doing like specialty Vault suits that are inspired by Manta Man and Silver Shroud and all that stuff.
Hey, boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy.
Once I get to a certain point with my level,
okay, then.
I'll take the increased XP thing off. Otherwise, I'll be killing everything one shot, real fast. That's the cheat thing. Grab these. All that. Go this way. If you don't quickly leave the Red Rocket after you meet Dogmeat, you end up with mole rats. If you leave, like I'm doing, before they show up, and you don't come back right away, then when you do come back to claim the workshop, there won't be any more rats at all. It's awesome. We're on our way to go and meet Trash Can Carla, and then we will go and talk to... Oh man, I don't remember her name now. The lady over at the diner. It's called the Drumlin Diner. I remember the name of the place. I just can't remember the lady. I do remember her son's all strung out on from using chems that this guy got him hooked on, and
Got it.
I just don't remember. I think it's Trudy, maybe. I just don't quite remember. It's been a while since I played. And then once I've done the Drumlin Diner, I can keep going until I get to Grey Garden. And once I get to Grey Garden, I can actually not only get all the plants to grow in the garden plots in the greenhouse, but I can get a full set of, I think it's T45 to T50, depends on your level, power armor. Carla, why can't I talk to you? There we go.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Always use the sarcastic answer with her.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong place. My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy.
Lay down,
You want to
Becky.
do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
Alright. Oh, cool. She's already got some higher level things on her. Let's see. Want that. Right leg. Left arm. Those. Ducky, do not start this today, dude. You drive me freaking crazy. I love you, but you drive me nuts. Lay down. Don't even. You're acting like a child, like a little tantrum throwing child. Oh, I found a combat armor. Right arm. Okay, then I don't need a right arm right now. I know, I'm gonna get more ammo from her. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm selling this. And... I don't need that. Always, 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 always. Okay. That's weird. I think I glitched it. But that's okay. We're gonna put all this armor on because I need it for right now. And then we're gonna go look all mismatched and talk to Trudy and Wolfgang and his minion.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem
Trudy.
pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy.
Hold on, let me put the because I know that some of my people are hearing impaired. I'll put the subtitles
Our
back on.
fault if he's strung out. Now, don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours.
Whoa, whoa, easy there, Bolt boy. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right? Just don't do anything crazy.
Now hand over your money. All of it.
Just keep calm, all right? Here. That's everything I have.
I'm calling it right here. This world can officially bite my ass.
Hey, we all got problems, all right? I'm just trying to collect on what's owed to me. Don't suppose you feel like helping us out? Could use an extra...
Uh-huh. I'll talk to her. Maybe
I
we
could
can
probably
work
get
this
more
out.
money out of him,
Appreciate
but
it.
I'm gonna just kill him anyway. Lay down.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
You got things covered from here?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
Let's see what you have.
A little bit of everything.
Let's see what's here. Ooh. Yes. And then I can get rid of the other thing. I just make sure that I have enough ammo to take out some some of the people. Go sell that. Let's get rid of the mods that are in my inventory. Go. I don't need that. Forgot to put the vault suits in the damn. I don't care if I'm losing money, I just want it out of my inventory. Alright. This is gonna be sick. I'm gonna totally tweak it out. It's gonna be awesome. Alright. I am actually going to go fast travel back to, in a second, back to Sanctuary to pimp out my various pieces of armor and my weapons, and then I can fast travel back to the Drumlin Diner and continue on my way to Grey Garden doing the various things. Let's see. Am I gonna get it? Nope. And the UFO went that way. Bottle in that machine. Buttercup head in that machine. There's only one Buttercup head that I actually, pick up and keep when I'm playing a modded game, and that's one that's called Betsy or Betty. It's part of a creation club thing for the horsepower armor. And it's actually kind of funny because this raider went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and he swore that the Giddy Up Buttercup head was talking to him, and to me it's almost like the person who came up with this creation club content. It's a Bethesda creation, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Was making fun of bronies, or people who are obsessed with My Little Pony, and so it's it's funny, but not in a mean way though. All right, let's see. All right, now here. Lead line, deep pocket. Asbestos makes it so I can't be set on fire. Studded. Let's do lead line, because I'm gonna put adamantium. Ooh, I forgot to do that. Let's see. Let's just do black. Alright. Armor, combat armor. Lead lined. Studded leather, lead line, I already did that. I'm like, what? I don't want to test to see if they haven't fixed it yet. You should not put the transdogrifier onto any of your dog meat. It's not dog meat's the only one you can do it to, I think. But you don't want to put it on him until after you've gone to after you've gone to Concord and gotten the Preston's group of people and brought them back. Because otherwise you might end up with a big problem, actually. It'll twerk your game real bad. Found that the hard way. Okay, so we're gonna put those in there. We'll put that in there for now, even though it doesn't really weigh anything. The Nuka-Cola is for Sheffield later. See me how many cycle I can make. 5. 2. So, yay. Psycho Jet is my favorite thing. Of all the things that I miss in 76, it's being able to create Psycho Jet, because Jet wasn't invented in the Fallout world until well after the events of 76 have happened. so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but you know, I work with it. This will be kick-ass when I'm able to do it. But I also have to wait until I've got 50 caliber ammo. Oh, I need rank 3 gun nut. Damn. You know, for now I'll do none of those, because let's rename it. And then I'll go into my inventory and mark it as a favorite. I'm gonna do this too. Alright. Then over here. That's right, I sold it. Alright. I'm gonna equip my sniper. Nice gun. Pretty cool, huh? I can do a lot better without the long scope, but I'm gonna try working on becoming a sniper as meant in the regular game, because by putting perks into, you know, perk points into the set there, but I can snipe without an actual scope. Well, reflex sight, yeah, but not an actual scope. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna claim the red rocket, and then we're going to just continue going on to Grey Garden. What? Where are you? Barkin'? Oh, you brought me the hat. Come here. Thank you. It's sweet of you. Thank you very much, dog meat. Okay. Continuing on our journey. There's a few other things hidden around here. There's a safe over here. That's usually very well hit. If you don't have the mods on to take the grass away, it's kind of hard to see. And it usually has more than just the one stim pack over here. Weird. And then I guess showed you the treasure over here that looks like it was in a grave. And the there's another open safe. This thing renews itself. It's awesome. There's another safe over here. That's also part, you know, mostly hidden. See, there's usually grass and rocks and stuff all over this, like, long patch of dirt that's everywhere. But I don't like it, and it causes stuttering on my system. It's like Bethesda doesn't, you know, like console gamers or something, because they always their games are always optimized for the computer first, and then they dial them back or try to, you know, make them work on the consoles. and that doesn't always work well. I love Bethesda as a company, not as a company, as I love their games. I've been a fan of their games since Fallout 3 and Oblivion. I didn't get into gaming until the 360 era. And then I also like BioWare, but I'm a little mad at them right now because they fucked my one of my favorite series of games, and with no apologies. In fact, when myself and other fans of the series that started like yelling at the company, EA and BioWare, about how they fucked the game up. I'm talking about Mass Effect Andromeda. They were like, "Fine, if you're gonna act like this, then you're not gonna have any DLC." Yeah. There we go. Really, Dogmeat? You are useless. He would be more useful if I had bothered to put the stronger Dogmeat mod onto the game, but I didn't bother. Corn. Okay. It's like, what is he doing? Ducky's licking the taste off the dog food bowls. He eats really, really fast when I feed them. Not always, generally he does. And then, like, an hour or so later, once he's started digesting or fully digested, he acts like he's still hungry. And he starts, like, foraging around the house. Nice. It's redonkulous, but I love him anyway. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Tempted. Yeah, let's do that. And I can start working on my gun perks soon. Well, that's unique. Huh. I'm gonna take his armor. Never seen a body there before. That's why I was like, all like, huh. Just trying to crouch with the wrong button. I tried to uncrouch with the wrong button again. Where'd you go? Where's you at? There you are. Ducky! What are you doing? What? Get up here then. 'Cause, 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 Alright. Re-equip pistol. And this is not the set of power armor I was talking about, by the way. Hello, you're standing on my hernia again. No, I'm gonna hold on to your leg until you stop trying to put it on my hernia. There you go. Good boy. Oh, again, really? Do you have to go outside? Okay. Get down. Get down. You gotta wait. Wait. Don't be a dick, dog. Hey. Okay. I'll take you outside. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Hello, I'm back. Yes, I am. Anyway, finally, for those of you who follow my channel but not come and visit my stream to like see if I talk about anything or because I do my little updates about what's going on in my life while I'm playing. I finally got around to sending what I've been calling the care package to Jack and his mom up there in Canada. Did it today. And I'm glad that he and I had made the decision to not ship things to each other very often and to start using Amazon instead. Because we both of us have Amazon Prime, and so usually the shipping's free. Because yeah, it was redonkulous considering the with the box and everything in it, it weighed less than 5 pounds. Okay, and they charged me like quite a bit for it. I think it was like $50 or $60 to ship it to Canada, considering it's like 5 pounds. I'm like, holy crap. But doing it that way, I'm doing it through the U.S. Postal Service, and doing it that way ensures that he won't get charged with customs charges and courier charge or courier fee or whatever. Because the last time I did it with FedEx, because FedEx was cheaper, he got charged for it, and I'm like, these are gifts. You're not supposed to be paying for them. Anyway, so there's stuff for his mom in there. There's stuff for him in there. Mostly stuff for him. And whenever we could afford it, we like get little things for each other. Like for just because I could. Recently, I got him a dice bag that says that has 3 gold 4-sided die. You know, they're triangles, and it says it's dangerous out there. Take these, and you know, playing off of the whole Zelda thing, and then also D&D. You know, so it combines 2 of the things that he loves, because Jack is a huge fan of D&D, and Zelda. You know, Link. Oh, cool. And then, so Christmas time, I already told him that one of the things we're gonna get him is the matching rolling mat, so that when he goes to D&D, you know, he goes like once or twice a week, depending on the week. So when he goes, he can take his custom rolling mat and matching dice bag and have a good time. I also got him a set of dice. They're die-cast metal, and they're black and red. And apparently they're the set that he really wanted, that he had been keeping his eye out on to get eventually. And I just like said, "Here, have it, buddy," and like and gave him everything he wanted with it. So I'm gonna take all of your fruit. There we go. Your rows are not straight. I mean, this way they are, but not the other way. I'm taking all of your produce.
Bring me some new fruits this week, and there'll be caps in your pocket.
Off you go then. Yeah, I know. Play this way too much. Okay. Did I miss a planner over there? Nope. Okay. Sometimes I'll miss a planner. And the reason why I'm picking everything is because I can sell some of it. Alright. Let's see. I can sell off anything that I don't need from what I've picked. And I'm gonna talk to where's the white one? There you are.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see, there are 2 kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, green and brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator.
That's a wordy way of saying we have AIs.
I remember him. He was one of Robco's senior engineers, but more than a little eccentric.
You seem a bit confused, darling. You're far too young to remember anything that happened before the war.
I was in a vault. They put me in cryogenic freeze.
Remarkable. I must say, darling, you seem very well preserved.
Boom, boom.
Now, where was I? Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling. After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. A question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
Seems fine to me.
Men. Take it from me, dear. It's ghastly. Simply ghastly. Pressure is down. Radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin. This will never do. I don't mean to impose, darling, but perhaps you could lend us a hand.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Weston plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
Capture mutants. That's the way.
Go this way. Ooh, I gotta follow the bridge. Well, it's overpass, not really bridge. It's like I gotta follow the freeway to an elevator that's over here. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna check the boxes, cause yeah, fusion cores now, like lots of fusion cores, cause I don't really use power armor. I'm just showing you guys where to go to get a full set really early in the game. Of course, if you want stuff that's like way more like in-depth and factual and not so many filler words or not talking at all, depending on your preferences, you know, there's plenty of walkthroughs and stuff on your T-51, a whole set of T-51 power. Alright. My phone went beep at me, and I'm like, okay. This is the only thing I like doing in power armor. I also put rockets on it sometimes, you know, so that I can just go and, you know, have fun with it. And then, of course, you can put special modifications on the legs and stuff to make the impact even bigger and do more damage. So you can go, wow, boom. But I don't really like wearing power armor because it narrows what you can do, because you can't like hack most terminals and stuff like that. You can't use the crafting stations. So I don't really use it, but I do collect suits of it. So wait. What was that other one then? Okay, that was weird. That's right, I need armor 4. Okay. Yeah, that's the stuff I'm gonna be selling. Damn. Still gonna do Vault Tech. Only work on the stuff that's got a little box next to it there, Derek. See, I like that one. And I like, where is it? The Tesla coil one. That's the one I want eventually. There we go. Eventually I'll have some Exo 1 armor, and that'll be the ones that I actually use. That actually helps a lot. Sheffield. I'm going to be putting together armor for Sheffield. Okay, that's the one I just made. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Actually, I'll give him a vault suit. Hey! Hold on. I gotta check and see what the dog's barking over because he's losing his shit. I'm checking. There's nobody out there, buddy. There's nobody out there, buddy. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, but I'm not at the wheel, as it were. My dog is losing his shit, and I don't know why. Other than maybe the fact that there's cats living under the house, and he doesn't like cats. I don't know. Go lay down. Go on. Go. They were being perfectly behaved. Well, for dogs. Our dogs are big puppies. They're Jack Russell Chihuahua mixes, so like, yeah. Anyway, what was I doing? Right.
So much, wouldn't he have been with her in the first place?
I'll do that.
I might be overthinking it.
And I'll replace some stuff that I'm actually wearing with things that I created. Okay. Ducky. Stop. Stop. Lay down. Lay down. You, my friend, are just asking to be, yelled at, dude. I don't beat my dog, but I do yell at him because he can be kind of an asshole. What? No, I'm not gonna let you outside so you can bark your full head off because you thought you heard something. And I'm not gonna pet you because you are in trouble. forgot to put the fruit and stuff in there. Stop. Lay down. Lay down. He's acting all like, I'm in trouble, I know I'm in trouble. Lay down. Lay down right here. Right here. Just lay down. Just lay down and chill. I'm not gonna pet you, but I want you to lay down and behave, okay? Don't be an ass. If I had the coffee and donuts creation club on, I would put instead of another moot fruit, there would be a razor grain on each plot. But since I have not put that back on, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. We're ready to go and get crazy ass Mama Murphy, bitchy Marcy, henpecked husband that I don't remember the name of, Sturgis the synth. If I spoiled that, I'm sorry. And Preston, the last surviving member of the Minutemen who decides to let some stranger from a vault who he's never really met and suddenly become the leader of the whole thing. Just because he doesn't want the responsibility. So Slacker Preston. Let's call him Slacker then. Slacker Preston. Alright. Press level up. Alright, just tap him on the head. Keeps trying to rile himself back up. Trying to use the wrong button to uncrouch. Blood sack. I don't need any of that. Ducky. Chill. Wish you could grow hub flower. That would be awesome. There is a mod that you can get for that. I just haven't gotten it on yet again. Shh. Chill, buddy.
Yes.
hate when they move around. I'm really bad at hitting super, targets that move around a lot. Ducky! Apparently he's too far out for me to hit. Because I've had him in my sights a couple of times and... I know, I picked up stuff again, but it's because I forgot that I need to, make armor for Marcy, and so I'll be picking up a full set of leather armor, hopefully off of the raiders. So let's see what I have already. Left leg, right arm. Yep, I already got the... Okay, so...
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and...
Right leg. Keep that. Yeah, I did, okay. Right arm, left leg, right leg. So I need a left arm and a chest piece. Left arm. Now I just need the chest piece. Yay! Hey, Carla.
Carla,
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
I got a little bit of everything.
Damn. But I can check. Hold on a second. Hello. Really?
No more British occupation. Back to England with you. Have your teeth at it. Chicken
We have a couple of, I call them neighborhood cats. Because there's a few of the other residents of the senior park that we live in that have outdoor cats, even though they're not supposed to. And I think one of them decided to have kittens under our house, and I think that's why Ducky's having a shit fit, is he can hear them. Ducky. Ducky. Chill. Chill. Okay? Chill. I'm not gonna let you out so you can bark, and you can't get under the house. Okay? So you're just gonna have to chill out, alright? You gonna chill out? Probably not, truthfully. Stop.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Alright. Nope, nothing in there. He hit me through the wall, really? I didn't mean to pick up the damn shotgun shells. Alright, I'll sell them later. Not one of these guys had frickin' leather chest piece on him. That's just ridiculous. Anyway. I'll have plenty of people to kill on my way back out of this place, but still, it just... I have like a 10 in luck. Technically an 11 because I have Riley's Rangers patch on my backpack.
Nice. Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen. Maybe?
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time?
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Nah, that ain't it.
Who are these people? Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here Sturgis.
Hey.
Ghouls? What are ghouls? Wow. You really aren't from around here, are you? Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you.
Damn it.
Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Alright.
Careful, kid. This...
Ma'am.
You're not what I expected dog meat would find in that little neighborhood. But oh, so much better.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog meat's good at finding folks who need him. And he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
You saw it?
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
That's incredible.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming.
As creepy as she is right now,
noise
if I didn't have the mod that made her look better, she'd look even creepier.
And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
I see. Oh. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can manage. That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a job to do.
Perfect.
Come on, dog meat, let's go kick some raider ass.
Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. Day after that, Flaherty's helicopter was shot by some scared, was a global event. Survivors.
Oh, man.
Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. Every shot counts. Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
All right.
A lot of people can get past my boys. I'll give you that.
Reload. Good boy, Doug. Let's see what metal armor I've got currently in my inventory. Because I've got a full set of leather, and I'm trying to build up a set of metal for Sheffield. So, left arm, left leg, chest piece, right arm. So I already got right arm. Put that back. So I need a right leg. I might already have it in my thing back at camp, headquarters, whatever you want to call it. Seriously, whatever you want to call it. I've been playing 76 way too much. All right.
Now, rookie.
I actually shot it in the air. That was awesome. That was great. Alright. I had a cup of coffee today. I don't normally drink coffee, but my mom... See, last year, I think, early last year, or the year before, Walmart was selling these little 5-cup coffee makers during their college, dorm sale. And I bought 2 of them. One to put in the storage room, and one for my mom to use right away, because it's so hard to find small little coffee makers anymore on a regular basis, that I figured, if it suddenly stopped working
For everything you've
within
done,
the year that I
thank
bought
you.
it, that she'd have a backup. And considering they were only like, I think they were only like $20 a piece. You know, it's
You're welcome.
not a big deal
Anytime.
Well, since you say that,
you know,
maybe you'll
because
come to
even if it
Sanctuary
only
with us.
lasted 6
We could
months,
use your help getting
it
settled there.
basically paid for itself. You know, because it was so cheap. And
All right, Garvey.
so
I'm in.
I was still using my Keurig that my mom bought me
wonderful.
a few years back,
But there's more
but
to your destiny, isn't there?
I don't really like the
I've
taste
seen it,
of Keurig coffee because
and I know your
for those
pain.
of you who haven't tried a Keurig or even really did any research,
Okay.
Keurig cups are made with
You're a man out
some
of time,
actual coffee
out
grounds,
of hope.
but it's mostly
Talking
instant
of
coffee
lost,
powder
I can feel
and flavoring powder.
the sun's energy.
And
He's
that's because of the way
alive.
it brews. It can't really brew coffee.
I knew it.
And so
Tell
I
me
didn't
where he
really
is.
like the flavor I was
I need
getting
to
out
find
of
my
it.
son.
And I don't drink
see
coffee
him.
super often,
Not
so I'm trying to do it every day now because coffee is good for a couple of things. One, it actually does help you use the restroom. You know, and it also helps keep you from retaining water.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
And having a cup of coffee a day, even if you mix all sorts of sugary stuff to it, having a cup of coffee a day is actually pretty healthy. It's the reason why they tell you coffee's not good for you is because most people don't know moderation. You know, it's just like alcohol, cigarettes, you know, whatever. And so they tell you to try not to drink a whole lot of coffee, and then they don't really give you a gauge for it because they assume that the average consumption is very high because, you know.
It's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama
So,
Murphy knows about.
but the 5-cup pot, you know, will actually make one big cup of coffee and probably a quarter or a half that I can heat up later. So I'm drinking one small,
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together.
maybe like half a pot of a 10-cup pot,
Got a better
you know,
idea of what we should do next?
a day, maybe, or a couple
Anybody?
times a week. I'm trying to do
Well,
it daily
Sanctuary
from now
it is.
on. Have one cup of
Let's just hope
coffee
it lives up to
per
its
day
name.
because
on,
it's
June,
it's
time
good
to
for
go.
you. And it's better for me than soda. And I don't ever drink super dark roast coffee anyway. The one that I'm drinking now is called Special Blend, and it's a medium dark. And my mom drinks Black Silk, which is super dark. So I'm gonna be ordering a coffee scoop because I don't have one for myself. And then I'm also gonna get the Maze Runner trilogy on DVD so that I have it. Come all the way out here. I'm gonna wait for them to round the corner though. They will technically, if you fast travel or you just go right over to the sanctuary, they'll travel this whole route without you and nothing will happen. Typically, nothing will happen to them. But considering I told them that I would, you know, stick around, you know, I feel bad if I do that. Jack does it. He just goes whatever and takes off. Come on. There you are. have little anecdotes that they say, nothing super interesting, doesn't really reveal anything with the plot of the game. It reveals parts of their personalities and their interaction with each other. Like June asks Marcy where they're going, and Marcy says, "Don't worry about it, just follow me." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I'm not being cruel when I call him Himpact, because it's obvious that she is the force behind the relationship, and the situation that they're in has just made it a little worse, because June is traumatized because their kid was killed in the what happened in Quincy. So yeah, I'll be able to fully kit out my sniper rifle and everything. Sturgis makes a comment about the Red Rocket being his new vacation home, and Preston goes, "There might be some good salvage." See,
your idea of heaven, eh, Sturgis? Could be some good salvage in there. Let's get to Sanctuary first, though. I think we're close.
Mama Murphy really doesn't say much until you get to Sanctuary, and then she'll talk to you. There's a little side quest that you can do for her. I usually talk her out of taking chems for me, because if you give her too many chems using that storyline, she will die. You will kill her from chem use. But if you have a high enough charisma at the beginning of the game, which I've been able to do even on a vanilla game, you can convince her to stop taking chems, and then she will never die in the game. And it's not like she's an addict, you know. The chems actually do give her foresight into the future or things that have happened in the past. I've been curious about playing an asshole, you know, like a guy that's constantly talking shit and working for the Institute and doesn't care about Mama Murphy's health and gives her all the chems that she asks for. You know, but I haven't done that yet. It's just like with Fallout 3, I haven't played a fully evil playthrough because that's an actual thing. Because it doesn't. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't make me feel good about myself to play an asshole. So I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Alright. You know, I can repair this and give the armor, the power armor to Marcy. Have to walk around looking like a Brotherhood of Steel member. It'd be funny. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna repair the armor. I'm not gonna soup it up or nothing. Alright, I have to do the upgrades to the armor that I'm giving her. Oh wait, I gotta wait for that. Where did everything else go? I'll show you guys something cool in a second. Oh, it's cool to me. It's this thing that they added to this game that they didn't have in other ones. I hope they put it in 5. You're able to, like, display armor. So, like, I can... Hold on, I'm gonna put this guy over here. So I can, like... In my case, for Sheffield's armor, I can go over here and I can grab the stuff that I've already made for him, and I can put it all up on here, and then find out what I'm missing, if I'm missing anything, and so I got helmet. So it looks like I'm missing a left arm, but I'm gonna look through again just to make sure I didn't miss something. There we go. I missed it. So then, and then I can actually even put the jumpsuit on. So that's basically what he's gonna look like. Of course, the character's, you know, different dimensions, face and everything. He's got like some hippie ass hair, and so that's what it'll look like. This, I'm not sure what I'll do with. Wish you could pick it up and sell it, but it doesn't quite work like that. Oh, right, I was gonna do that. I was gonna do that in order to make June feel better about himself. Let's just do a normal trader stand, and then I can... Alright. Because Mama Murphy... Well, no, I'll make Mama Murphy the trader. I'll give him the farm. And then everybody will be happy. And there we go. So he's gonna do that. Come here. There's only 7. The reason why there's 7 beds is because of my own personal bed. It's fucking... I can't sign Preston to anything because he's viable for a companion. I just never use him because the Minutemen the Minutemen playthrough, you know, doing the things that you need to for the Minutemen is fucking crazy, because you have to have a ton of different settlements. You know, you basically have to have all 29 settlements, 28 settlements, because home plate doesn't really count, and you have to have them all happy, and you have to go defending them constantly. And so I was just like, the hell with that. I did that once, just to like, and then it's not really an ending, because the Minutemen is about protecting the people, it's not about governing the people, unlike the Brotherhood of Steel, or the Institute, or the Railroad. You know, they don't want to govern the people, they just want to help protect people from raiders. And so it's like, you don't really get a true ending out of it. The only conflict is if you try to make it so that the Institute and them are on at the same time. I think that's the only thing that really conflicts. And that's only if you have Preston with you, I think even if you don't have Preston with you to have a problem with it. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it that way, that specific way. There we go. Defense. Everybody's set up for everything. June. Why is it saying no food? I'm gonna have to track him down again. Is he in here? No, he's not in here. Where the hell did he go? I could ring the bell. I don't want to ring the bell right now. Probably went and sat in one of the houses, because I didn't clear the interiors. Even Codsworth has a habit of hanging out in the houses, even when I do clear them out. I'm listening for Codsworth's rocket, because I do have to talk to him. And I'm also watching for June.
Innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous. Oh. All over the crying.
I have to track him down again. God, I hate that. He's in there. That should have been the first place I looked. Okay, he's back to doing all the food again. Okay, good.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Gimme.
Help out or get lost.
I would shoot you if I could. Such a raging, heinous hose beast. Sorry, she really is. She's horrible. Anyway, I leveled up. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hello, Canadian monarchist. How you doing? I'm gonna take this back off and put the circle one back on. Okay, I'll have to wait for that. Awesome. Yeah. Took me a second to realize what you're talking about. So, forgive me. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about your copy of Fallout 76 or something, dude. Curious. Nope. Can't put her in the power armor. Damn. That means I got 2 sets of power armor. Damn. No, I don't. Here, I'll go over my mods again since I went over them almost 2 hours ago before anybody else was watching. Give me a second. I'm one of those people that I don't mod hardcore. So Ellie's tweaks and fixes. It basically renames, like it says there, renames bobbleheads, triples the amount of water, power, defense scores, fixes mutant hound chops to do what they're supposed to do, stuff like that. increased XP, which I will eventually turn off once I get to where I have set my character up properly. Starting with 70. Yeah, it's PS4. And then I've got where I can get 10 for all my special stats at the start. I reduced the grass to nothing, so it helps with some stuttering and frame rate issues that this game has on the PS4. I kept keeping the gradients in the Commonwealth so that I'm not forced to Far Harbor or Nuka World before I want to be. Infinite ammo for my companion. Increased like-hate ratios. Well, it's actually just decreased dislike, increased like. A thing that sorts the tools that I can turn in for caps at Vault 81. No more hammering randomly in Sanctuary. So Marcy will actually do her job guarding the settlement instead of trying to fix a wall fan. Making Father, aka Sean, look more like me, my male character. Fixing Mama Murphy so she doesn't look all creepy. This is actually really cool, especially when you're doing a Minutemen storyline. You put these jukeboxes or radios into the settlements before you bring in settlers, and it will make it instantly 100% happiness. Hacking and lockpicking are, as simple as you can get them. And then this one is my favorite, and that it makes it so I don't have to grab scrap. Because you get 60,000 units of each thing at each of the 29 settlements in the base game. So it's it's actually pretty cool. So everybody's got a job. Mama Murphy is my trader. He's my scavenger. Yeah, I know. And not only he's a slacker. Because technically speaking, as the last surviving veteran member of the Minutemen, because you meet that other one later, but she left the Minutemen. So he's the only active surviving veteran of the Minutemen. He should be the general. But he has you do everything for him, and then on top of that, he makes you the general even though he doesn't know who the fuck you are. He's a slacker. That's why I call him Slacker Preston. I call June the henpecked husband, Marcy the heinous hose beast,
welcome back, sir.
Or psycho hoe beast, and then of course
you could say that. I made
Sturgis is a synth, and Mama Murphy's just fucking crazy. It's like I call her like crazy Mama Murphy.
Throughout the Commonwealth, just say the word.
Yes, of course.
Lead the way, sir. Not to worry there, pup. Your martyr is in good hands.
It's okay. I'm just gonna. No, but I will. The minute I grab one, I will. I'll put it on him. Right now, I'm just gonna take him next to me in Sanctuary, and I'm gonna modify some weapons, and he'll be happy. And then, of course, I can sell these for more caps. Yeah, I've got all the DLC. I bought the season pass when I pre-ordered the game. I also basically pre-ordered the season pass. Okay, he should have enough.
A moment, perhaps?
Sure, Codsworth.
What's up?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
I'm sorry, Codsworth. It was so sudden that not even time for goodbyes.
Which is bullshit, because I actually say goodbye to him every single time now.
Priorities completely. Family safety
I tell him to stay safe.
above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores.
Can you get
what
here?
truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus, young Shaw, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Oh, sir, you don't know how good it is to hear you say that. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
I consider you to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Sir, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Hey.
Can I... Sir, if I might bend your ear for a moment.
What's up, Codsworth?
So gracious, sir, I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean, and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So, you can imagine the distress
no. You wouldn't be well rested, because it's literally, basically suspended animation, so you go from awareness to being frozen to awareness again.
And when you returned, I was overjoyed.
Your brain doesn't function, your cells don't, divide. That's why, you know, technically speaking, he's still tan. Is because, you know, he hasn't been losing his tan underground because his cells aren't renewing themselves.
I'm no hero, Codsworth. Believe me.
Don't sell yourself short, sir. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
Thank you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, sir. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the
Ducky, you cannot stand on my kneecap, dude. You cannot stand on my kneecap.
Not another word. I stand.
You'll push it out of place.
Let's get back to it.
Hey.
Something you need, sir?
Codsworth.
How may I be of service?
It's time for you to head home.
As you wish, sir. I'll be at the homestead. Cheerio.
Now I gotta go find dog meat. He could be at one of the like 3 dog houses out here. I haven't picked him up yet. So I'll check them all. Oh, I did pick the one up over here. Okay, so he's either at the other 2 on the front side of the neighborhood. I talked to Mama Murphy though.
Mama Murphy.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
He doesn't need to recharge. He uses gutsy fuel.
I used to live here. A time.
And I try not to think about it because eventually, with all of the bots that are out in the landscape, they'd eventually run out of fuel that they could use.
Wake up from, isn't it?
You know, because they can't manufacture anymore. But if you think about it too hard, your brain will hurt.
See what it wants to tell you.
So.
No. You're an addict. You need help.
Oh, not this.
She's not
again.
actually an addict.
Kid, listen to me. I'm old, even older than you'd think. If the chems are gonna kill me, then I say I've had a good run. We'd have never made it this far without the sight. We need it. You need it. It's part of who I am.
The sight isn't worth killing yourself over, Mama Murphy. It doesn't have to define what you are, or what you can give.
All right, kid. You got me. If me hanging around for a little longer is worth that much to you, then I'll go clean. No more chems. No more sight.
What have you got to trade today?
And so could the Brotherhood. Well, the Institute makes sense, but they don't have Mr. Handy's or anything from what I can remember down in the bunker that they went down to. See, the way that it was assumed that the bots worked is internal fusion, infinite batteries, kind of like fusion cores or whatever. But since Bethesda's been changing how things work, like having to have making these more like vehicles than it was in 3 and New Vegas, and making bots, Mr. Handy Fuel and all that stuff. In the world, it's changed how perceptions anyway about how the bots and stuff work. Like maybe they only need the Mr. Handy Fuel to fuel their thruster, but everything else is powered by an internal battery. But the lore, as far as I know, they don't ever explain any of that, and it drives my brain nuts when I try to think too hard about it. Truthfully. I have to talk to Preston, I think, still. And I don't have to put any more points into those. And that'll be next. But for now, I'm actually gonna go and take the, in a little bit, I'm gonna actually take the extra XP thing off, because I'm pretty much set on where I need to be to do the beginning of the storyline, and by the time I catch up to everything, it'll be okay.
Hey, I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen
it's okay.
For most of it.
I mean,
woke
better
up a
than
little
some
while
of
ago.
the stuff that I've
Like
seen
one of those
in
old
the
pre-war ghouls.
since 3.
You
I
say you
I
were
didn't
frozen.
play anything before 3
Anybody
in
else
the
make it out
Fallout
with you?
universe.
My
The
son-
Enclave wants to get rid of anybody who's
somebody took him
mutated,
away
which
while
is
I
just
was
about
still trapped.
most of the population at
I've been
this
looking
point,
for him.
except for Vault
Damn.
Dwellers.
I'm sorry. I hope you find him.
The Brotherhood wants to
me
control
know if there's
everything.
any way I can
They're
help.
very much
Anyway,
a military
glad you're here.
fascist society, which is not how they were supposed to start out, according to Fallout 76. They were supposed to be a lot like the Minutemen. They were supposed to be
I hope you don't mind,
protectors
but
of
I've got another
knowledge,
favor to ask.
but work with
I've
locals
had
and
word
help
from a
people and
settlement
protect
asking for
people and
help.
everything. And it
They're
wasn't
still
until
hoping there are Minutemen out there,
the original
somewhere. The only chance to
Maxon
start rebuilding the Minutemen is to
died
show people that they can count on
that
us
his
when they
son
need
and
us.
his wife
Trouble is,
changed their
I've got my hands full
their
here.
motto to what it is
Do you think
today.
you could go help out the
And
settlement?
then the Minutemen kind of they just want to protect people. They don't want to govern them
I'd
at
be glad to
all.
help. That's fantastic.
Which is
The
kind of
Minutemen
cool,
could use
but
more people like you. By the
people
way,
need
if you wanna help out around here at
humanity
all,
in general
talk
needs
to Sturgis.
structure.
I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Yeah, but man, have you ever researched what kind of creatures are in Australia? Fallout 5 Australia would be the most dangerous Fallout 5, Fallout ever, because like fucking Australia has freaking fungus that basically zombifies dead bodies and shit. It's crazy the things that they can do.
You willing to do some work?
Plus,
I'd
kangaroos
be glad to
are
help.
capable
Just
of
tell me what you
killing
need.
people.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds.
Koalas are not as cuddly as
Leave it
people
sleeping
think
on
they
the
are,
ground for
unless
too
they've been
long.
tamed.
Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our
Shit
heads.
like that. It's crazy.
Some of these old houses
Plus, there's a
still
type
look
of
solid
spider
enough
out
to do the trick.
out in Australia that
Workbench
one
over
bite
there
will
you can
kill a
use.
man.
Give me a holler if you need anything.
Like down, just dead.
Hey,
Like
Sturgis.
there's no
I like it.
cure, and the poison works
Having
so
a place
quick
to
that
sleep will
there's no
improve
way
everyone's
of
spirits. What we
helping
need now
anybody.
is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks
I
again.
guess so, yeah.
Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here,
What's a
we need to
radio?
get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Why does he even
Sturgis.
have a
Now,
radio?
this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What
There
we
are
need is
some
to get
people who
some
like
defenses
Vegemite.
set up.
Okay, I'm not
Then
one of
maybe
them,
Preston will be able to relax a little
but
bit.
there are some people who like Vegemite. They gave us
I'm on it.
Nutella,
Thanks.
so
It'll make
there's some
everyone
things
feel
that are
more
good.
secure here.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses
Hello,
set up.
Ducky.
It's been a long road. But yeah, I think
You have
this
to go
is it.
outside?
Home.
Ivy.
Feels good.
What?
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's.
you're
I think that's what he
Windows too.
wants. And it's been an hour since the
Just
last
looking
time
to
I took
trade
them
a little.
out.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat.
I know, buddy. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to end the stream for right now. I will most likely restart it in a little bit. I have to take the dogs out. I have to use the restroom myself, so it's going to take a little while. And I don't want you just to sit here staring at the loading screen. Killer Meese. Killer Meese. Lots more snow. And, you guys have got, like, bears and shit up there, so there'll be a ton more Yogwais and stuff up there. There would still be maple syrup. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to leave.